Hi, so this is my second boob job vlog. I just had my pre-op today, and although it was pretty uneventful, I thought I would just record a quick video so others know what to expect, as I, to be honest, wasn't 100% sure. So my appointment was at 8:30 this morning. They said to allow, it would be about 30 to 45 minutes, and it was just with the nurse. So I had to complete all the form about medical history, any allergies, any medication I was taking, things like that. So I took that along with me, and she swabbed me for MRSA, so in my nostrils and in my groin, which was fun. She took my blood, and I have a frozen plaster on. Let me just see if I can show you. It's still there because I've only just gotten home, even though it was at this morning. So a nice frozen plaster. She took my weight, did my height. So I'm 60 kilograms. Probably need to lose a bit of weight, and I'm 5'1". So what else did she do? So yeah, she took quite a bit of blood. She said apparently they'd check. So one lot was to check how I clot, whether it's quick or slow or whatever. Has no impact as to whether or not the op will go ahead, but just so they know. The other lot, I think, was to check my kidneys and check for infection, things like that. What else did she do? She was really nice, actually. So we spoke about, so she said that basically, like, when you wake up and stuff, you know, your boobs are going to be high and pretty much touching your collarbone. And she said, look, just don't panic. That's not their, you know, the finished look, which I do know because obviously I've been on the Facebook groups, and, you know, I've seen lots of girls talking about it, and I know that they have to settle. She said it would be about 12 weeks before you start to see you know what they're actually going to look like. And again, I know that it can take longer, it just depends. She's also, I asked her the question, is like, how ill do you have to be for them not to do the op? And she said basically that if you have a head cold, that should be fine. It's basically if you have a like a chest infection, and I asked the reason, like, why won't they operate if you're ill? And she just said that if you have an infection, like, in your chest, and when they put the tubes in to help you breathe, obviously it would push the infection down more. And also, she also said, like, if I fall over or cut myself or anything, and it's quite a bad cut, she said to go there so they can swab it, make sure it's not infected. Because obviously if I do have any cut or anything, then if I get an infection, it will go to the weakest point, which is obviously my boobs. I'm not planning on falling over, but who knows. My op is only in 2 weeks' time, so it's 2 weeks today, which I'm really excited about, but the time is just going super quick right now. And yeah, I've barely, I don't know, I know some people are like, can time just go quicker? I don't want it to slow down, but I feel like it's almost upon me. Yeah, so what else she say? Oh, she also kind of said that to bring in, so she said I could, if I wear big cotton knickers, they'll keep them on during the op. She said I have to take my piercings out. I do have quite a few, mainly in my ears. I have my belly button done. My ears, this side, I have the triple helix. The bottom two aren't very old. They've literally been done about 4 or 5 months. So I'm definitely going to get the retainers for those. She did say to me, though, they will take them out if they're left in, although the ears they may be able to tape. Now, again, I asked what was the reasoning behind having to take the piercings out, because I wasn't 100% sure. And I know some people have asked this on some Facebook groups and stuff. And she basically said they have a lot of equipment that if they were to, like, connect with the metal in the piercing, then it could cause a fire, and obviously that's in your body, so that might catch a light. So they have the machine, I don't know what it's called, but where, like, it cuts and it heats to seal you know, so it doesn't start bleeding everywhere. I don't know what it's called, what the technical term is. She did say, but I can't remember. And obviously that can cause a fire, almost. Yeah, I don't know. If it connects with the metal, I guess it will heat up and burn me. So definitely, she said, belly button needs to be a retainer. She said she could tape the ears, but just because I'm worried about some of them closing up, and I have these ones here, and they've been done like about a year now, but when I just spoke to my piercer, she said I would get retainers just in case. So I've got to order some retainers, and then the lady at my piercer is going to fit them for me on the Saturday before my op, so like 3 days before my op. Yeah, so that's the piercings out of the way. She did say to me as well that just either buy a really big man's shirt or borrow one of a guy, because obviously you will be swollen, just to wear that sort of on the way home. She said, you know, all the women that have had the same op as you, because they all leave in a big baggy man's shirt, leggings and some ballet pumps. So yeah, although I have bought some shirts. I mean, this one's pretty roomy. I bought it so that there would be room for new boobs, because obviously at the moment there's not a lot there to fill it. So, but I mean, I guess my arms might be swollen. I don't know, because obviously they do pump you full of fluid, and obviously I know people have said they're really swollen. So yeah, I may see if I can get a man's shirt, but I'll probably just take these, and if they fit, I'll wear these rather than a man's shirt. But yeah. Yeah, so she did say if I have a positive on the MRSA swabs, then apparently they just give you, I think this is what she said, there's a body wash that you can use for 6 days before, and that's fine. Yeah, so when she said about the whole cut and falling over thing, and if I get an infection or anything, she said, go there, she'll swab me, make sure there's not an infection. If there is an infection, she'll send off to my doctor's surgery saying, I'm having an operation, I need this medication, and then all I have to do is go and pick it up, which is really, really helpful, because it's a nightmare trying to get an appointment at the doctor's, so that was quite good. Yep, so my admission is 11:45. Apparently, I don't know the exact time of my operation, but I'm an afternoon. It'll be in the afternoon sometime. She said I'll definitely be down by 5. I just really hope I don't have to hang around for hours, because I think I'll just get really, really nervous. What else did she say? She said, she said, I can't remember now. Nothing of any real, I get Wi-Fi. I can take my phone in as long as it's on silent. I can take my tablet. I'm in a private room. I have to stay overnight, which I knew anyway. So obviously they'll just let me home if I'm okay in the morning. She did say that I'm not an invalid. I'm not ill. I'm just going to be post-surgery. So it's not like I can't do lots of stuff. Like, I can make a hot drink, I can lift the kettle, I can make tea, I can do little bits and bobs, I can walk up and down the stairs, I can get myself in and out of bed, everything like that. It's just the lifting, the driving, overexerting myself, exercise, things like that. Now I have 2 weeks off, because I get my op over Christmas, and I do walk 25 minutes to the station, then I get the train for about 50 minutes, and then I walk the other end. So I work in London. And she did say it should be fine, but see how you go on the first day. If you're absolutely knackered, then, try and get the bus the other end, the tube, or whatever. So I've already kind of thought about it, because it's only 25 minutes. Then I'm on the train for 50, so that's a kind of a rest. And then it's 25 minutes the other end. The only thing she did say to me is, with it being London, people are probably going to walk into you a lot more. And obviously that's going to kill, and I don't want that. And I did kind of think of that, but then that can happen on the tube and the bus. People can ram into you. When I normally walk in the morning, it's busy, but it's not massively, there's not like loads of tourists out, because I get to work for 8. So it's quite early in the morning. People don't tend to walk into me normally on a daily basis, but sod's law, it will happen just because I don't want it to. And you know what it's like when you hurt yourself, everybody seems to smack into your injury more than, or you tend to hit it on the you know, the door or the bed or the Cheshire drawers or the desk or the chair or whatever, and you kind of, it just kills. So I am a little bit worried about that. But she did just say, you know, to see how I go. And, you know, if I'm really worried about it, then kind of walk one way, like I say, get the bus, tube, or lift, and then wait until I see my surgeon, which probably won't be for about 3 weeks afterwards. So, yeah, I mean, it was quite good. Put my mind at rest about a lot of things, really, and that's kind of it. Yeah, so me again, just remembered. So I asked about taking arnica tablets, and she said, yes, that's fine. My surgeon doesn't mind. It's not proven to help, but it's not proven to not. So she said there's just no harm in that. I don't have to stop taking my pill. Can't remember if I said that earlier, which I'm really happy about because my periods are hideous. And the other thing was, oh my god, yes, I take vitamin supplements, and she said I need to stop taking those 5 days before. So I think that was everything. Any questions, please leave them below, and I will be back soon. Bye.